my name's Anita Corbin and I'm a portrait photographer. I've got some top tips to help you with your people photography. Most important, number one, communicate. It's really important that you talk to your subject and you find out a little bit about what makes them tick. So when they're in front of the camera, you'll be able to chat to them and relax them. If you can, have a conversation before you go to photograph them. The next most important thing is the equipment. So feel confident with whichever kind of equipment you're using. So if it's a phone, understand that there is a square on the screen that will help you focus on your subject. If it's your camera, make sure all the batteries are charged, your memory card's not full up, and you've got the lenses that you like to use. Try and get to the subject location early so you can have a good look round and do a bit of a recce. Because what we're looking for is a story within the portrait. So if it's someone who's been making scrubs or caps or visors, you could there show them with their machinery around what they've been doing. If it's a teenager that's been helping with shopping for the elderly neighbour, the teenager could be there with the shopping bags, maybe on the path or at the gate, and even have maybe the elderly neighbour in the background waving. So looking for a bit of a story, so you'll need time to think about this and to go ahead and to look around to the right locations. It's important that the backdrop's not distracting, so you don't want lots of confusing things in the background, but if the background can add to the story, that's really important and really good. And we're looking for the capturing of the energy and the essence of the experience rather than the technical aspects. So don't worry too much about the technical aspects. Try and do a few test shots at home if you can, just to make yourself feel confident. The next most important thing obviously is the angle that you choose and the lighting. The lighting, use your eyes. If it's sunny, really sunny during the middle of the day, it can be a bit harsh and it can make people squint. So just make sure it's not uncomfortable for your subject. Take them into the open shade under a tree. If you're inside, it can be quite technically difficult, but phones now are amazing. You can photograph in nearly dark conditions. So you could go towards a window, or you could find a light in the building. Make sure that your subject is well lit and that they're the most important thing in the picture. The angles are important too. So you might decide that you want to take a picture from above to look down to show what's going on in the background. You might decide you want to do it on a long lens, which will give you, say for instance, a building in the background that will be important, perhaps a hospital, and the foreground will be the subject. You might want to do it from a low angle, which will give the subject more power and more presence. So think about all these things, try them out at home with your friends and family, and most of all, take lots and lots and lots of photographs, and don't be afraid to ask your subject if you can take a few more. And when you get home and you've got lots of pictures to choose from, you should find that they jump out at you. The best ones will jump out at you. Then do a little bit of tweaking at home, make it the right shade, whether it's too dark or light. Make sure that they look really good and they're really sharp. The people in them are important. So I'm looking forward to seeing the pictures on the walls, and good luck with your photography.